Good morning and welcome back to Heat. Well, I have a lot to show you. I have been very busy. I've been slaving away in game. First of all, I just want to thank Negdar again for some more wonderful gifts. Now you can see I am actually wearing one of them. I have been given some clothing. I'll show you the rest of it in just a moment. But I chose to wear this lovely green colour. I think green goes with red quite nicely, red hair. So thank you so much. There was a lot more than clothing though. We also have a few weapons. So I now have a rifle and lots of other weapons. I'll show you them. They're sort of around the place. Yeah, pretty special. Yeah, so I've been really busy in game. I've been farming. I'll show you the little plot I put outside the front door. Let me just get some Hunter's Stew because we have had more bear encounters. I logged on, when was it? Friday, I think, Friday evening. First chance I'd had for a little while, and oh my god, the bears just kept coming. Literally one after another. I think I killed about 6 of them in a row. So yeah, when that happens, it's money time. First of all, I've put a box outside the front door. I love these iron chests. I'm a little bit addicted to them. I've got them all around the place. And labelled it mail. Niobe, who is on the server, lovely Niobe, does a Pony Express service. When she comes by your property, she might leave you a little gift. So yeah, I've added that. But this is the main thing that I worked on. It was very boring, nothing very interesting about this at all, but necessary because I needed some cotton. So I used an iron hoe and put in quite a big patch, planting patch here. Surrounded it with cobble, which you use the rake, and you can actually, if you've got some stone in your inventory, you can make this lovely sort of cobbled finish. Much cheaper than this stone foundation, that's for sure, and much quicker to do as well. And on this server, people have been making paths all the way across the world out of different materials, using the rake in the same way. So the red path that is just up the coast that we ran down on when we arrived was actually player made. It wasn't an in-game path, which is pretty incredible. But anyway, this is the growing plot, and I planted cotton, and I fertilised the ground and put down Growmentum and watered it, and we got a harvest and made a ton of money. I've got some of the cotton left inside. I'll show you what we managed to gather. Oh, I made new doors. I made iron reinforced doors, and they are so much quieter to open and close. So hopefully, for those of you with earbuds, that'll give you a little bit of relief. And they're very beautiful as well. I'm quite enamoured with those. Round the side here, I think you've seen all of this. I've still got my log stalls facing the outdoor fireplace. I put the cauldron back down here because when you use this to expose the geodes, I had them up on the roof and they were kind of flying off the building and I was losing them. So I think, you know, this warms you back while you look at the lovely fireplace. So I think that works quite well. Oh, and there's a little change here I need to show you. I've got the smelter here cooking up some iron ingots. I've been going through iron like it's out of fashion. Yeah, okay, I have added a doorway in here because our bear loves to run round and stand at this door. Because he just hopped over. I had previously had a little one of these railings in this position, and the bear would just hop over that and stand at this door, and there was not much I could do about fighting him. So I thought, well, we'll keep you out of this area. Gives me another little sort of ante-room to retreat to. And eventually there's something in the development that I want to unlock, but it's very expensive, and I'm not high enough level now. I need to be level 50, and I think I am level 42. Oh, 42. Life, meaning of life and everything. This iron screen door research, you need to be level 50. 53 timber, 14 steel ingots. It's not cheap, but I think that would look fantastic there. So that's the plan, eventually, to replace that door there with that screen door. I made a hanging lantern, just to light this up on an evening. Got a couple of rocking chairs here, and a lovely space to sit on. And a little table for your lemonade. But these doors are so much quieter. I'm so pleased. They were very expensive again, but you know, I think they were worth it for the peace of mind. Now inside, not only was I farming bears, excuse me, not only was I farming bears, but I was mining as well. So I went out and got a load of iron, sat and fed that into the smelter, made iron ingots and steel ingots, lots and lots of steel ingots, and I've gone round now and upgraded every single station. So everything is level 3, including the 2 sawmills. They were the most expensive things to do. I've been making a lot of timber, and I also made an armoury, which is just over here in the corner where the shipping bin used to be. And that's upgraded as well. Looks really nice. It's got like weapon parts on there and everything, and a nice vice and other tools and things. I love the detail in the workstations. This was our cotton harvest, what was left of it. I've sold some of it. I've kept the 1000 plain cotton, and then we've got quite a bit of legendary, superior, great, and another stack of superior actually, and some fine, which we can sell, but I'm just hanging on to it just in case I want them for anything at the moment. The bone storage is full because of all these bears, and I'm pretty sure the sinew is not far off either. Thread, I think I'm a little bit short on thread, but there's a little bit more cotton in there. I've got some fibre. There's the black wolf skin. I decided to keep that because that is used later on in one of these things, one of these development things. 2 black wolf skins. You know, I probably won't get to this, but just on the off chance that I do, I'm going to keep hold of it. Seems to be quite a rare thing. And we've made some leather, and I've got lots of skin, hide. Yeah, so you can see, I mean, I've just been pottering away, just enjoying myself really, playing the game. In the stash, you can see the results of all my hard work. Yeah, we've got a lot of iron. I've used a lot actually. This has been replaced. This was more full. I think I had a whole row of steel at one point, and I think this probably wrapped onto another row. Here's the timber I've been crafting. I made some more charcoal. Oh, how lovely. There you go. First time I've recorded that on camera, I think. Just in the middle of nowhere as well. The brick, I bought some brick because I had some ideas for making some changes to the building, but I didn't actually think they worked out as well as I was hoping, so I decided to not do that at the moment, but you know, I've got that for future things. I've made a double bookshelf, but this needs to be in a room that has a ceiling height more than a single story, so I couldn't place that where I wanted to, so that's sort of hanging around in there in case I do make some changes to the building. And then we've got, you know, the results of the ores that we've been finding, the ones I wanted to keep. We've got some lovely fine platinum. Made a watering can, an iron watering can in the smelter, in the smithy, sorry. The iron hoe and the rake, again, made those in the smithy. And here's the cotton seed and some fertilizer and, you know, farming stuff. Okay, so in addition to all of the farming that I've been doing, farming of iron and farming of bears, I have been making some furniture. and unlocking some of that. I just wanted to get the interior of this place looking, you know, finished almost. There's a couple of things I want to do. It's still not high enough level to unlock, namely, and I will get these done before the server is wiped. I'm determined. I want 2 red leather armchairs. I've got to be level 50, so I'm not there yet. I'm not far off. Level 42 to level 45 is not far. It shouldn't take too long. I'll unlock that next, and then I need to get to level 50. And it's affordable. I mean, I can do this, so it's just a matter of leveling up now. So 2 leather armchairs in front of these 2 gorgeous big windows here. I made a coffee table. That's the reinforced coffee table. And I made a card table over here with some armchairs. Looks pretty cool. I wouldn't mind playing cards in the evening in here. I think it looks pretty spiffy. And we have the office and bedroom sort of area here. So I made the reinforced desk and table with the chair. The chair is a bit odd looking really. It doesn't look that comfortable, to be honest, especially sitting at a desk for a couple of hours. That's the rainy day fund that we've seen before. The nightstand is a bit small, I think. It's a bit on the small side, but I made the big double bed as well. I'm saying nothing about it being reinforced. No comment from me about that. And that's sat in front of this lovely big window. It does block half the window, but it was the ideal place, I think, to put it in this room. And then we've got the small timber wardrobe and the big wooden wardrobe. And I made a potted plant as well. And a couple of those lanterns either side of the bed. Let me show you this clothing then. So these are all the items we had delivered. I had the riding dress and that chemise already. But we had the saloon dress, bustle, another bustle, a business dress and a striped chemise. So if you will avert your eyes while I change. Well, you've already seen me poop, so I don't suppose it really matters. That is the business dress. Pretty smart. I quite like it actually. Probably the best choice for winter, which it is right now. Let's try this bustle dress. Not really my kind of thing, but you know, it's quite nice. I think that goes better with the colouring than other things. Let's try this version, the violet colour. Yeah, it's not bad. And what else do we have? Oh yeah, the saloon dress. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one really. Interesting. And what else have we got left? Oh yeah, and the striped, another striped one. This is quite sweet. Quite like that. You know, they've done... Oh, a ranged bandit killed Tandemize with a flintlock musket. Oh dear, sorry Tandemize. That's not good. Okay, so there we go. There are the clothing options. But I went with this lovely green lumber. So let's put those things back away in the wardrobe. So that's that, and that. There we go. And then we're another couple of items. This is hilarious. There's some veils and a hat, but the hat, when you wear a hat in this game, it moves you. I'll show you. It removes your hair. Let me just show you. So you end up looking bald. It's very odd. They need to fix that because hats would be nice. It's a look. You know, it's fine. Not for me though. There's also a fine coral veil and another version, another colour of that as well. I'm not really sure what that's... Is it for the wedding? Can you get a wedding dress or something? I think you can in this game. Anyway, but this is the hilarious thing. These were all donated, by the way, by Negdal, so I don't know exactly what to think of this, but yeah, tighty whities. I love the socks, I have to say. I love the socks. Can I just keep the socks and not wear the rest of that? Because it's just the most ugly thing I've ever seen in my life. Very funny though. Right, let's get dressed again. Oh dear. So I've put those things because they're kind of, you know, incidentals, aren't they? I've put them in here. There we go. Never speak of those again. Okay, yeah, and oh yes, I need to show you. Right, so you've seen the rifle. Let me just eat something before I end up dying. This is the result, the remains of all my bear meat. We just had so much of it, I ended up selling most of it. And we'll take a couple of sips of water and then we can carry on. Oh dear. Right, okay, so you've seen the rifle. In here are the other items that were delivered. So we have, thank you again for these, break action revolver, flintlock pistol, volcanic repeater pistol, a sawed-off double-barrel shotgun, that sounds good, flintlock shotgun, lever-action shotgun, break-action double-barreled shotgun, lots of shotguns, flintlock musket, semi-auto rifle, that looks amazing, lever-action rifle, that's fun, because you spin it round on the trigger. The semi-auto shotgun, that's probably my favourite looking weapon. And then quite a bit of ammo as well. But for now I've just been using the bolt action with keeping a bit of the normal ammo on me. I made myself, I don't know if I've shown you this already, but I made myself, because I've got the armoury downstairs, I made myself the war bow. And it is really nice looking. They've done a great job. And the way she holds it and everything. Look at her, she's looking at me like, what? Yeah, why am I standing here? It's hilarious. But I think, you know, it looks fantastic. It really does. I really like that. And it does a lot more damage, obviously, than the old bow. It's quite a bit of an upgrade, so there we go. Okay, so I think that's everything up here, I think. Yeah, okay, let's go upstairs. Oops, bit of rubber banding. Let's go upstairs. So you've seen the trapdoor before. Again, a lovely iron reinforced one. Here is the steel field cannon. Let's just get a bit of light. Let me look round so I can see. Steel field cannon. Really pretty. Nice piece of kit. I bet that makes a big boom. And then we've got the small wooden chest here that has the ammunition, the cannonballs, quite a few of them, and some dynamite as well. Haven't played with any of that yet, so that's cool. And I set up an outdoor kitchen because obviously there are cooking things in this game, and I didn't really budget for that in the layout downstairs. So I thought, what's better than in this lovely location than coming and sitting upstairs on the roof, watching the world go by, doing a bit of cooking on the steel stove that we've got here. And look at this detail. There's I don't know if you can see, there's some nice engraving, and there's a little kettle. First time I've seen a kettle. A teapot, or, well, it is more of a kettle, isn't it? It's on the stove there. You'd need something to protect your hand from that would get very hot. And there's a little coffee pot as well on the top. Oops, get off. Don't stand on the cooker. Little mug and a pot and a frying pan. Pretty cool. And I made the prep table because that obviously seemed to make sense at the time. And I made the counter because, you know, this just sort of portions it off into a little outdoors area. And yeah, a little bit of lighting out here. A couple of rocking chairs to watch the evening sun. So I'm quite pleased. I thought about putting a roof on here, but I couldn't quite get it to do what I was looking for. I didn't try too hard, to be honest, and after upgrading all of these railings around the outside of the roof, I didn't want to sort of take them down if I wasn't sure what I was trying to achieve, so I'll revisit that later on, I think. Oh, and I made some fireworks. Fireworks. Oh, this is so expensive. You make them down in the laboratory. Colour fountain, colour mine, a thin skyrocket, a glory banger, such a great name, and a tiny tippy of terror. Produces a torrent of sparks and a tall flame. And these are crafted in batches of 10. And I admit that I actually went through and tested them and just tried them out for myself. So perhaps when it gets dark in a little while, we'll set off some fireworks. Okay, so keep everything locked up away. Let's get some lights on because we are going into the evening, and this place does look fab. Now, I think I'm right in saying that the last update, I think a lot of people seem to be a bit disappointed in the last update. They were expecting something like a big, noticeable, change to the game. But what I've noticed, looking through the research, there seemed to be just a lot more fireworks and signs and things were added, but there's a lot more furniture, if I'm not mistaken, than there was before. For example, there's I'm sure I didn't see these before. There's shelves, a tall shelf, and a reinforced shelf there. There just seems to be a lot more to choose from. And personally, although they have no real use in the game, practically wise, I think it really adds to the sort of longevity because trying to get through, for example, my mission to make these leather chairs, I will go through and carry on crafting until I get those leather chairs, and I'll get them placed in here because, I just want to see what this place would look like with a complete set of furniture. So, I think there was a lot more to that update than I gave them credit for initially. Right, let's get the rest of these lights on. Wow. Good grief. Yeah, that was a bit laggy, wasn't it? Okay. We got anything in these workbenches? I don't think so. I was crafting. A ranged bandit killed Tandemise with a flintlock musket again. Oh, Tandemise, you're having a rough time with it. So flintlock muskets are pretty decent weapon then. It dawned on I realised I don't have any bandages, which is probably a bad thing. Where do you make them? I'm sure you make them in your inventory. Yeah, that's a light bandage. We could do that. We've got plenty of cotton these days. I don't want to use fine cotton. Where's that little smaller stash of random cottons? Let's make 10 bandages. That'll be fine. Oh no. Wow, that was quick, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Nice, okay. So let's go and check how dark it is. Not quite dark enough for fireworks yet. We'll get this light on outside. It is dark enough that my hunter's chew probably isn't going to work. There's some copper up there I wouldn't mind going to get. I've got another 8 of you. Let's sort of pile all of this up into one stash. I don't think it will get time to finish cooking. This is a bit risky doing this now because I don't know if there are. Oh, we must be out of kerosene. This is risky because I don't know whether there are any animals around. So I might run for it in a second. Before my cotton crop came in, by the way. Oh, I spent so long running around in the countryside trying to pick up bits of cotton. But we got there in the end. Oh, this is clay. Oh. I don't know why I thought this was copper. Can I hear a bear running again? I hear him running before I see him. Well, we may as well take that back. Sorry for the quietness. I'm pretty sure I can hear. Have I got any hunter's shoe? Is it slightly light still? The trouble with these bears, finding them every 5 minutes, is I am totally and utterly paranoid now when I run out of the house. But the reason I concentrated on all the building and getting all that furniture crafted first before doing anything else, like getting, you know, taming or getting a horse or any of that sort of stuff, exploring. I just wanted to not have that on my mind, that, you know, I'd still got those things to work on. I've done all the crafting, the building. I'm happy with what I've got. There's a couple of levels I need to increase to finish off, but for the most part we've got a completely functional base. It looks amazing. I'm really happy with it. There's some nice areas up here to go and explore as well, and we can get a horse next time. Get a horse, get a saddle, and get out there and go and see some neighbours and explore. It'll be fun. Where am I going? Now there is a bear spawn down in this area. But there's these lovely ridges and you get some great views down into the little valley areas, so there's a lot to go and see. I was out on the roof last night and somebody was setting off fireworks just upriver as well, in the other direction, to where you can see the other building. I'll show you that when we get back down there. I'll throw an arrow over that way and you can see. We've got a lovely resort just up the river from us. But great views. I love these little ridges. Actually, there's some little gaps in the land here. We should probably jump over. Don't want to get caught in one of those. There might be some resources up here. The weather's closing in. All right, okay. Let's get back down to the base. Look at the mist. Oh my god. It's really atmospheric. Where's the little ridge down? Here it is. This is back down to our place, I think. I've lost our location. I think this is the way. Oh, it's all foggy. Well, I hope I'm going the right way. Yeah, that's us down there, I think. Yes, you can see the light. And there's another one of those ridges up that way, and... Why is that all cleared? That's weird, isn't it? Someone's been up here gathering things, maybe. Oh, was that where the clay was? Might be. And here's my little garden plot. I love the sound of a bear. Feet slapping on the on the cobblestones. Okay, this has finally run out of fuel. I'm just going to take that iron. Let's get back inside. Just because it's dangerous being out here at night. So that's the porch on an evening. I upgraded those pillars into the water, by the way. I thought it looked a little bit odd otherwise. Nice to come back to a well-lit building. It's easier for recording as well, much easier to see what's going on. Let me just have a look at my level. So I'm at 900, I need to be 1232 in order to progress to level 43, so Oh, my hunter's sight is still in effect. I think I've maxed out my carrying capacity. I've got them set to metric. I think it maxes out at about £1,000, does it? Not sure. But I've started putting some money now into nutrition and hydration, just because of how often you have to feed and water these characters. Let's get up on the roof. Maybe we can set off a couple of fireworks. But this looks so nice. You know, it's really coming together. I was hoping to put a bookcase here, but it's just too tall. We need a vaulted ceiling for that. Right, okay. Let's get up onto the roof. It's not quite dark yet. It might just be enough time for me to show you some of my neighbours. If I stand about here. Now, down in the distance there, you can see there are some structures sort of jutting out into the water. If I show you with this arrow, probably about there, that is a resort. And it's got a lovely walkway out to little pods. They're beautifully upgraded. I love the green sort of metal roofs that are there. Let's go over in this direction a little bit more. I mean, it's quite a substantial build, that one. Oh! The lighting changed then. That was very cool. Oh, is somebody... Can you see over there? Does that look like there are fireworks or something going off? I think there's something flashing. That's there's actually stars in the sky up there. That's amazing. It might be a fire. They might have a camp, one of those big bonfires. See how far we can look. No, they're not rendering in. Ooh. I love the way the screen just gets droplets of water on like that. Should we let off a few fireworks? I think so before we finish. So let's grab one of each. And we need a little clear area. Let's stand in front of the in front of here. I think that'll do nicely. So let's put some of these on the toolbar, and that one there as well. Okay, so I'm gonna have to back off because some of these are quite violent. Let's have a look at them actually. Yeah, read the instructions. And it's got the text on there. Tiny Tippy of Thunder. And what does it say? Powder grads, sparkling shower, powder grade, sparkling shower. I mean, you know, they are great. The devs have done a fantastic job. Should we put it? Will it go on there? No. Okay, it's going to need to go on the floor there. That's about as far back as we can go. We'll stand here. And that's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, let's do number 6. Next one. Oh wow, that was delayed. I hope that took the photo when I wanted it to. Can we get one behind there or... Okay, we'll put that one... Well, actually, I do want it away from the wall a little bit. Let's put it in line. Whoa, bit of delay, bit of lag there. Ooh. Now that one was too close to the wall. Okay. That actually kind of clipped into the to like an invisible something. I'm not really sure what that did there. Okay, number 7. Oh, look at this one. Right, what does this one say actually? I never looked. Oh yeah, there's writing. Let's get some. Don't stand near a naked flame with fireworks. What does it say? Ranged bandit killed randomised with a flintlock musket again. Oh dear. Dragon's breath. Salute. Old mine. Look at the detail on these things. Aren't they great? I'm really impressed with this game. Right, okay, let's put that one, how about there? Let's stand back. Whoa! Oh my words. That was so cool. Okay, let's get those back on there. And we've got a couple of rockets now. So, let's see. Number 8. We'll give this one a bit of space. I think it's going to need it. Right, so maybe in the corner a little bit more. And woo! Oh my gosh, I love fireworks. I love fireworks so much in real life. Anyway, right, number 9. And this one, does this say anything interesting? I think this one's a little bit too small. Oh, look at that though. Yeah, that's a big rocket. Ablos. Barbad? I'm not really sure. Delights. £4. Glory. Ranger. Isn't it clever? Really am impressed with this. Right, okay. Let's see if I work. I don't know, there would be good. Yay! Oh my gosh. Nice! I think they're my favourite ones. Let's do another quick one of those. Sorry, I can't help myself. So that was the something Ranger one, wasn't it? Glory Banger, or the Thin Sky Rocket. I think it was that one, wasn't it? I saw oh no, put a few of these down in his episode recently, and he did a sort of a barrage of them, you know, a few of them one after another, and they looked great all going off together. Whoa! Wow, sparkly ones. And they're different every time. Oh, they're fab. I think that's a great addition to the game. It's a bit of fun. Right, okay, let's put these away. Those are my favourite, I think, those, the bangers. But these, you know, these little sort of flamey things. The Thing of Terror. A few of those together might look quite good along here. Let's just have one quick last look. Oops. That one on the end there's working, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of clipping. Well, that was a lot of money up in flames. There we go. Anyway, I think that is where I am going to leave this episode. So I hope you enjoyed that one. As I say, been working hard. I have had a lot of help, and thank you again for the donation of those items. It really has been helpful. Ideally, if I'm honest, I would have liked to have sort of gone through and done all the, you know, the grinding, the research and everything myself without having that bit of help. But on the other hand, it's kind of worked out well because I've been able to get into some of the more advanced stuff. I mean, some of these things, the furniture, I wouldn't have had chance by now to have had a look at. So, you know, I'm quite pleased with how it's worked out, and it's given me a chance just to see some different things in the game. And when we come back in the next episode, I think we need to get ourselves some transport, and I think we need to go out and start seeing the world. We are fully armed and dangerous. We've got plenty of ammo. We've got food. We can use some of the journeys to level up a little bit, because you level up by travelling as well. And then we can come back and hopefully get those leather armchairs made. That's one of the goals I've still got left in the game as well. But yeah, it'd be nice to go out and see some of these local builds. There's the 2 buildings down that way. There's definitely somebody up the coast up there as well, because I saw fireworks the other night, just up in that direction. There's someone over the hill, and then obviously there's a lot more on the map to go and explore. So thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.